Kitty, kitty. Are you doing naughty way? Hi guys, it's Crystal, and today we're going to do some basic pumpkin spice pumpkin nails. To start this mani off, I'm using my Mont Ready for Takeoff Peel Off Base Coat. This mani actually lasted 3 days with this base coat, and the only nail I lost was the thumb. The thumbnail popped off within, I think, 24 hours, but the rest lasted. I was really surprised. For my base color, I'm using Peridot from Damn Nail Polish. This was part of, I think, the Gemstone Part 3 collection. It released around Christmas time last year. It was a red, a blue, and a green, and it was super gorgeous. I actually ended up not using it in any Christmas manis, even though I should have, because the colors were popping. So this year, there's probably going to be some Christmas happening with that collection. You're probably going to see a lot of it. I already have some ideas. It's not even Halloween yet, and I'm already kind of plotting out my Christmas manis, okay? Gonna be a lot of snowflakes, maybe some Olaf. You never know. To protect my cuticles, I'm going to use my Ctrl+Alt+Delete latex barrier from Glisten and Glow. I was actually going to try to test out some different latex barriers this month, but I decided not to. I really messed up my cuticles about, I want to say a week ago. I had a med drawer fall on me, and I put my hand up to stop it and scraped the cuticle really bad on one of my nails, and it really dried it out and messed it up. But it's getting better now, so I don't want to mess it up by testing out different cuticle protectors. For the stamping images, I'm using images off the Halloween 4 plate from Uberchic and my extra large clear stamper from Twinkled-T. Remember, you can save 10% off all Twinkled-T products with the code SERIOUSLY. I'm also using my Vibin stamping polish from Twinkled-T. These have both been go-tos for this season. They are go-tos all the time. Twinkled-T has my favorite stampers and stamping polishes, just hands down. I know I've raved about it before, but they keep coming out with new colors, and I just love them. I used this one pumpkin image, and I think you could see there were similar pumpkins on the bottom of the plate, but I went for the all-over pumpkins. I'm using Obviously Orange from Damn Nail Polish's Seriously Rainbows collection, and my crystal dotting tools from Twinkled-T to color in my pumpkins. To do this, I literally just put some polish on a 3x5 index card. I dip the dotting tool into it, and then I'm filling it in. This design actually has some pretty thick lines, so I didn't have to go super slow. It wasn't too delicate to color in. It was actually really easy. I didn't originally know if I was going to post this tutorial because I loved the design on my nails. It was gorgeous on my nails. I loved it in person. But when I started looking back at the photos and at the video as I was cutting it together, I didn't like them. They almost gave me like football vibes, not pumpkin vibes. And I feel like the green made the orange appear more coppery than it should have. And I should have covered the orange with some white behind it, maybe added brown in the stems. And so I kind of wasn't liking it. But I took to Instagram. I always take to Instagram when I have questions, and I ask you guys. And the overwhelming vote was to edit the video and put it up anyways, even though I was kind of iffy on the mani. So I decided I was gonna go ahead and do that, and then I would do something else later with more pumpkins. I actually love this pumpkin design. I think I'm gonna have to try out the other pumpkins that are like this and do something else with them. I actually have a few different kinds of manis coming up because I've been trying some new stuff this week that I don't normally do. Matte top coat has been involved, so you know that's something totally crazy on its own that I'm not making it shiny and sparkly. But it's coming. Things are happening. Once I've got the whole design covered in, I like to flip it over. This is a constant thing if you watch my reverse stamping videos. And I make sure there's no air bubbles, there's no gaps where the color is not there so that it stamps really smoothly. Once I've done this and I've made sure it's all okay, I'm going to take my Marvel Liquid Macro Top Coat from Superchic Lacquer. You can also save 10% by using the code SERIOUSLY on all Superchic Lacquer products. And I'm just putting that on a makeup sponge. I buy my makeup sponges from Walmart. They come in a bag of 100, super cheap. And I'm dabbing that on top of my nail. I'm paying really good attention to the edges and the tip of the nail here. Those are the places most people miss when they do this, and their design doesn't stick all the way. But once I've got it all dabbed on, I'm going straight down with my stamping and then rolling side to side. And right there on the right side of the nail, but the left side of the screen, you can see that I didn't press it down, so I went back in with my stamper to press it down all the way. Then I'm pulling out my stainless steel cuticle pusher from Twinkled-T. I use this when I have any kind of larger space that's colored in to cut off the excess before removing my cuticle protector. Because if you just peel the cuticle protector, you can usually rip it off, but you end up stretching the edges of the design. Like, you will end up pulling it off, but you will also end up stretching all the edges of the design. It's very frustrating. But at the end of the day, it sort of works. But if you cut it off, it doesn't stretch and tear it. I'm going to use my number 2 cleanup brush from Twinkled-T in a little bit of on-camera cleanup. I started to try, and then I flooded my cuticle and made a mess, and I had to just go off camera to finish. But here you can see I started trying on camera, and then I completed it off camera because I was a hot mess, and it wasn't happening. After that, I'm going with a final layer of that Marvel Liquid Macro Top Coat. This is super shiny, it makes the hollow pop, it's gorgeous. And then I have cute little pumpkin spice pumpkin nails. And I call them pumpkin spice because the way the orange went more coppery reminds me of like the pumpkin spice topping you see at the store you can buy this time of year. And I hate to admit it, but I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan. I love like the pumpkin smells, but I don't like the taste of it. I know, condemn me to Halloween hell, that's fine. I just don't like it, okay? Anyways, there you have it, some basic pumpkin spice pumpkins. As usual though, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more fun stuff and a little bit of me stepping out of my comfort zone and all of me being crazy. And I will see you guys next time.